Hey, what's up, non-traditional students? My name is Scott J. Vale, and I am the non-traditional motivator. What does that mean to you? It means that my focus is taking my passion and my energy and going into colleges and universities, speaking to non-traditional students just like you and myself, because I'm on this journey with you, and I empower you to realize your true potential in life, love, career, and of course, academia. Now notice I didn't say one or the other. I'm talking all of the above. Why is that? Well, I think you'll agree with me that if you're doing great in the classroom, you're getting great grades and everything is going according to plan, which is what we want, but your relationships are failing or your marriage is on the rocks at home, that's a problem that needs to be addressed. How about if things are good at home and the classroom is just a breeze, but guess what? You're about to get laid off, or maybe you miss out on a promotion or a raise because you're not present at work. So I work with non-traditionals. I give them principles that they can apply right now where they are in their life for maximum results quickly. And that's important when we're en route to the degree, right? There's going to be a lot of things that happen, and that's what I want to talk to you about today is directions to the degree. More importantly, non-traditional directions to the degree. Why? Because our directions, our route is not going to look like everybody else's. Now we know that the traditional student, they come in from high school and most likely 4 years or less, they're going to be in and out. They're coming in, they've been going to school, they haven't stopped, the study skills are still fresh, they know what to expect, and they're in and out. That's fine. We understand that some of us have either started and stopped, or maybe you're just coming back for the first time, but it looks differently to us. Why? Because we've been away. We're not fresh in the classroom. The technology has changed. The material is different, a little bit deeper and more involved. So there's going to be some adjustments along the way. Realize that when we start the trip, and it's okay. When we head out on the road, we all know, some of us have been around for a while, and if you have, you know that the longer the trip, the more involved the trip is, or the journey, we know that there's going to be problems. Now, I'm not saying have a negative mindset. Absolutely not. I'm saying have a great attitude and be ready when you go in. But we know when we go on a long voyage, if we're going coast to coast, we might get a flat tire. And we don't cancel the trip and stop and turn around and quit because we got a flat tire. No, we get the tire repaired. We get the motor taken care of. Maybe we have to get a hotel room. Maybe we have to slow down. Maybe we have to change some things up. But guess what? We get back on the road and we head towards our destination. I'm telling you that as a non-traditional, we have to be ready to do the same thing. Make the adjustments along the way. I live in Southwest Florida, and if you were here with me and I said, let's go to California, I could put you in a Gulfstream jet, not mine, but just a jet. Send you to California, you would take the quickest and most direct route there. You'd arrive at your destination ready to relax and enjoy the travel, right? How about if I jumped in a 1989 Hyundai and decided to take the interstate up Florida and across the United States? We can both agree that my journey is going to take a little bit longer. It's going to be a little bit more scenic in nature, right? And in the end, I'm going to wind up in the exact same place that you are. And we need to understand that degrees, they don't have a timestamp on them. They do not expire. And when we go to a job and we have somebody who got their degree in 4 years versus us in 5 or 6, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant at that point. Plus the fact that we have that life experience going with us as well. So remember how amazing you truly are on this journey. Understand that when we have a destination, what do? We put in the directions. Now, if you're old school like me, our directions maybe used to go into MapQuest, and then you'd have to print out the pages and take those with you. Or even if you go further back, how about rolling the window down and asking for directions? That happens along the way. But we know today we've got technology, and we use our phones, our GPS, we plug in the destination, and it spits out directions, detailed directions, step by step, turn by turn on how to get to where we're going. But if you pay close attention, one thing that you'll realize is that it gives you an ETA, or estimated time of arrival, right? So for the college student, it's telling you that the traditional, hey, you're going to be in and out in 4 years or less. For the non-traditional, it's going to tell you, guess what? That same journey is going to take you 5 to 6 years. And understand that along the way, here's one thing that most people forget. When we're in a car and the journey, we head out, the GPS tells us it's an hour away. If we get into a car accident or we run into traffic, the GPS then what? It adjusts the ETA accordingly. And so we have to understand that our ETA, we want to get in and out. If we're a transfer student in 2 years or 3 years, if we're just starting, we want 4 years. That may not be the case. So be ready to be challenged along the way. Your ETA is going to change, and that's okay. How about if we're going along the way and something happens, like you said, we hit a roadblock, a detour. You know what I'm talking about. Guess what it does? It reroutes us. The GPS automatically says, great, let me find another route to get you to the destination. Now, it may take you off your intended path and get you back on track, and it takes away some time. At times. We lose a little bit of our momentum, but that's okay. Remember, you may just go down the road and take a quick U-turn. It's simple, and you're back on track. Other times we have to go way ahead for miles and miles before getting off of the interstate, driving down the road, getting back on the interstate, coming back in the opposite direction, losing time and momentum. That's going to happen. What does that look like as a non-traditional student? It means you're in the middle of the semester and everything is going great, then boom, an emergency hits you. Your kids get sick. You've got to take time off, and guess what? You may have to drop a class. Now you've got to retake that class, and that's going to affect your ETA. But that's okay. That's just rerouting. You run out of money like I did in my junior year on my way to the degree. It's okay. It's rerouting. It's not the end of the journey. It's going to bring you back on track if you don't quit and get you to your desired destination. We know things are going to happen, but let me tell you what. So what? Make the adjustments, apply those adjustments to the original plan, the original dream, and get back on track. I'm so passionate about helping non-traditional students that I want to help you out. I've got a free book that you're going to see in the link right after this video for you to click on. It's called How to Thrive as a Non-Traditional Student Without Losing Your Mind. I know you understand what I'm saying, and it's free. We've already got enough bills as non-traditional students, no extra charges, nothing attached. Go to my website and download it now. Thank you so much for your time.